Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the morning. It's a new day. It's a new attitude. So come on in. Let me go and share this. And hopefully you're doing the same. So hello, 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 whoever's here. It's a Saturday morning. What's your day looking like? Deirdre, good morning. Let's wake everybody up. Annie 7, good morning. Thank you for sharing, Deirdre. Okie doke. So, okay, who we got? Andrea, good morning to you. Annie 7, Robin Waters Dykes, Suzanne, Kathy Hen, Auntie Jean. Wow, look at all you beautiful people this morning. Well, let's go into our hearts. Let's do the heart brain. Just touch your heart center and slow down your breathing. Focus on that breath. Focus on love. Focus on how you feel when you see other people's names that come in, and you just know that you're surrounded by love. What a beautiful morning to spend with all of you. It's a little chilly here where I'm at, but other than that, yeah, it's a great day. It's a great day to have a great day. Oh, thank you, Annie, for sharing that out. And so much love. And Deirdre, I love your cup of coffee with the heart on it. I got to drink coffee from a Morning Cuppa Joy cup yesterday because Karen Palmer has one of those. Good morning, James, on YouTube. Thank you for being here. It is the perfect way to start the day, isn't it, Kathy? Knowing that you're loved, knowing that you're surrounded by people who think the way you do, because not everybody does. Not everybody knows that they are light. So I'm going to see what the angels had to say last night. And then let's share some love and some gratitude and just do a check-in this morning, because I know there's a lot going on in the world. And hopefully some of you are able to breathe a little bit easier this morning. I heard that it's clearing up a little. So let me know how you're doing. Just do a check-in with each other. And I will get to this blog, which is Discover Your Greatness. Discover your greatness. Above all, couldn't see it anymore. Above all, be the heroine of your life, not the victim. You are not broken, and there is nothing to fix. I am so very grateful that I woke up to this fact years ago. Being a victim is exhausting, and therefore people with victim mindset are usually always tired. I can remember those days. I did not want to get up out of bed. I did not want to go outside as it was too bright. I didn't feel good, and nothing helped. Most of what I heard from others was, "I'm sorry." They were sorry I didn't feel good. Sorry that life had dealt me such a terrible hand. Sorry that I had been treated poorly by others. And on it went. Yes, it is exhausting. I remember making the conscious decision to not be a victim any longer. It started with the story I told others. My response to, "How are you?" became, "I'm great." Did I always feel great? No, of course not. I may have had a headache that day, or have aches and pains, or even felt lonely. But it was a turning point because I decided that in spite of any discomfort I was feeling, I was doing great. It immediately zaps you out of victimhood. No one says, "I'm sorry," in response to your story. Eventually, being great is the new normal. Life starts looking different. The four walls that used to be a comfort zone all of a sudden became a prison, and the desire to be outside in nature and around others becomes your biggest desire. Dear angels, we all have a birth given right to succeed, to thrive, and enjoy this thing called life. When we play the victim card, people will either feel sorry for us or feel good about themselves for trying to help us. It is up to us to decide what story we tell and break free of that cycle of victimhood. Dear ones, in life you have many opportunities to respond to situations and people who will challenge you. No one can take your power away unless you allow it to happen. There may be people who are bigger and stronger than you physically who choose to inflict harm or threaten you in some way. Realize that they are the ones with the problem, not you. Many things in life are beyond your control, including the behavior of other people. Rather than stressing, focus on the things you can control, such as the way you choose to react in any given situation. Are you bullying your own self? Dear ones, we watch as you sometimes beat yourself up or wear yourself down by convincing yourself you are not worthy, that others are more important than you. It is a conscious decision to start standing up for yourself. You will know that you are ready when you don't want to hear another "I'm sorry" from anyone. We are right beside you when you take that first step. The others will be easier, and before you know it, you will be running. Dear angels, today I promise to keep reminding myself every day that I am great. I really loved this blog. I really loved as soon as it started, when they started writing or dictating and I was writing, um, it just reminded me of the times that I did go into victim mindset, the times in my life when I was telling the story of how bad I had it, of how others had done me wrong. It was like a country song every day. I've been done wrong, got tears in my beer, and it just is such a downer. It really is. The more we tell those stories of how bad we have it, the worse off we have it. And things just keep spiraling downward. And we are the only ones that can stop that. Nobody else can do it for us. We're the one that has to say, "I don't want to hear another 'I'm sorry.'" And that's how I live my life. I don't want to hear, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear, I feel so bad for you, because I'm great and I choose to be great. I choose to have that mindset. I choose to have that as my, like I said, as my normal way of being, to just enjoy the heck out of every day. And it's not easy. It's not easy to change that mindset, but boy, what a difference it makes. Good morning, Miss Hope, and thank you for sharing. And Deirdre says, yes, it's a beautiful morning here once again. I'm so glad. Robin has a warm, sunny morning in Mississippi. And Suzanne says the air is good again in southeastern Pennsylvania. I have the windows open and enjoying the fresh air. Oh, sweet. Kathy Hand says, I can see the clear blue sky. We had a little rain last evening, so all the grass and leaves in the trees are bright green. Yay. Good morning, Erica. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you, Hope, for love, light, and abundance to us all. Auntie Jean says we need to be our own inspiration. Absolutely. Lisa Nichols says we are our own superhero. We keep waiting, if we're in that mindset, we keep waiting for a hero, keep waiting for somebody to swoop in and tell us everything's okay. Tell yourself that. Share that with yourself. How amazing you are, how wonderful you are, and how great it is to just take a breath of fresh air. And Suzanne says, I totally agree, Teri. The past doesn't define me. I don't focus on that story. I have faith and hope every day and focus on what's ahead of me. Me too, Suzanne. Me too. And I'm really hoping that this message from the angels has touched lives, because I feel like this, out of all the messages that the angels have given over the last couple of years, this message needs to be heard, and especially by those who are always in that mindset of being victim, always saying, my life is horrible. It's just, like I said, it's a country song every day of what's gone wrong. Well, let's do a country song about what's gone right, or a rock and roll song, or whatever flavor it needs to be, and just share happy, uplifting. I'm here with Karen in California, and Karen's one of the most positive people I know. It's hard to be sad when you're around her, because she's like this little ball of energy that just loves life and shows it and helps others to see the light in themselves. And we've been watching some of the Friends episodes and just laughing our butts off, because laughter lifts the vibration. So, yeah, if you want to share anything right now, share that blog out. Send it to somebody that you think could use an uplifting word, somebody that could say, you know what? Let's pivot. That was one of the funny scenes from Friends. Let's pivot and turn the other way when something's not going right, and allow ourselves to look at what's right instead of what's wrong. It will make all the difference in your world. It really changed me. It transformed my world into one where I do say every day, it's a great day. And really rarely now do I not wake up feeling that. Sometimes I do, and that's just being honest. Sometimes there are physical things that happen. But once I start giving gratitude for the day, once I start saying thank you for this day, that I can breathe, that I can smile, that I can be with other people, what a difference it makes. And Deirdre says, Suzanne, you've come a million miles from where you started with us. Kudos, Sister P. Absolutely, so many of you have. There's been many that have pulled yourselves up by the bootstraps and slept on that attitude of gratitude. And I love seeing that. Let me put that up there. Give me one thing you're grateful for, because it will make a difference when you start going into gratitude. And let's see. Hope says, I woke up in a bit of a mood this morning, not sure why. And then I saw Karen Palmer's video, and boy, did that put a spring in my step. That's what I'm saying. When we can focus on joy, it makes a difference. It really, truly does. And we all have to come to that on our own. I can say it a million times. Hope can say it. Other people can say it. But you have to say it to yourself. Let's pivot. Let's think about gratitude. Let's think about joy and happiness and the fact that I'm alive. What a thing to celebrate. Let's celebrate being alive this morning. And Kathy Hand says, yep, I do not want to hear that either. I was having the best afternoon after hearing that Marlena got the job that she really wanted, and then the two guys in my life did their best to ruin it by being irresponsible. So I plainly said, that's probably not a good choice, and I went to bed. Just me and Scooby. Removing yourself from a toxic situation is something we have to do in life. I've done it. How did Diane put it yesterday? I've nothinged people where I just don't put my energy into any toxicity anymore. Anybody that wants to try to bring down the mood, bring down the attitude, bring down the atmosphere around me, it's like, sorry, I gotta go. And you can just remove yourself from that. So, yeah, don't let anybody burst your bubble. Kathy, if you're feeling great and things are looking great for you, just continue on that road. Continue being great. Continue lifting up the vibration and celebrating life. You did the best thing you can do in that situation. Just be. Auntie Jean says Karen was great on the karaoke video. A ball of positive energy is perfect for her. That's what she is. Yeah. And Kathy says, hope you are an amazing woman. I think of you. I think of all you go through with your health and all, yet you seem forever strong. Well, going back to the message from the angels, it's like when we say I'm doing great or I'm doing good even, it doesn't mean that every little thing in life is perfect. It means that's my attitude. That's my story. So always become the observer and say, what story am I telling today? When you get up out of bed, what story are you going to tell? Are you going to tell a story where people start to either feel sorry for you or feel good that maybe they can do something for you? Or are you going to say, come on, guys, let's dance, let's sing, let's celebrate life? That's the story, if we choose, that's going to raise the vibration and that's going to bring us into more of an energy of peace. Becky, good morning. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since we've seen you. Welcome. Welcome to the morning. And Becky says, grateful for having the day off and seeing your beautiful faces. Oh, Becky, I'm so glad you're here. Deirdre is grateful for my fingers to type in what I'm grateful for. I love that. And Kathy says, now that I know Marlena will be on her way to a successful career, I can step back a bit and do what is truly best for me. Always. You have to always do what's best for you, because how can we help anybody else unless we're in a good space to do that? And Robin says, Sammy Kershaw, she don't know she's beautiful. My son dedicated to me when I had doubts. Yeah, I love that. She don't know she's beautiful. I love that song. And yeah, so true that sometimes we don't see our light. We don't see how we're affecting others until we step away and we look and we watch. Watch other people's faces when you're together in person and see how they are responding and reacting to you. How are they reacting? Do you see a light in their eyes when they look at you? Or are you seeing that maybe there's some concern or some pity or, you know, anything other than just joy? Always say when you go out to be with others, or even if you're in a home where you live with others, always say, let me be the light today. Let me be the light and shine it so that other people can see and see their own light. Because that's what we do. We reflect to others that there's love and there is only love. And Deirdre, you're so funny. As Lizzo says, Kathy, it's about damn time. Ricky and Josie, good morning. You're running behind today? Well, you're right here with us, and I'm so glad. Welcome, welcome. Ah, yes, our favorite pirate. Where's our Blue? I don't see Blue on this morning. And good morning, Charlie Coons. And Hope says, thanks, Kathy. I have my P family to thank for that. And yes, Kathy, get into your writing. Yeah, you know, your writing will also reflect to you how you're doing. And I'm not saying to ignore if there's something going on, but how can you turn away from whatever that is that may be challenging for you and become your best cheerleader? Become that voice that says, you are beautiful, you are amazing and wonderful. You can do it. You can do it because it's a conscious choice to do it. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all this. And she says, this card, I know my background's not happy with it. It says, Harvest Mother watches over me. The inner world offers powerful healing energy, creating space to receive it with love, patience, acceptance, and willingness to hear, feel, and and honor all messages from our inner world with wisdom allows this inner medicine to work on a healing magic. Even if it seems unfathomable at an intellectual level, the inner world knows how to restore and heal every aspect of the soul. We just need to invite and allow it, which is exactly what the message was from the angels. You know, our inner self, that true being that we are, just knows what's needed. It knows if we need a word of encouragement that says, you've got this, you can do it. That's our inner cheerleader because it knows the perfection that we are. And doesn't need to be perfect in every way. Yes, when we look in the mirror, we see the flaws. Be okay with them. Say, I'm okay that I've got another wrinkle today. It means that I laughed more. I'm okay that maybe there's a gray hair. It means that I'm becoming wiser in um, my years where I'm advancing. It's okay, whatever it is. I'm going to be okay with it instead of constantly resisting and saying, oh no, I don't like the way I look right now. Get over that, because this is a temporary vessel and it's going to age. You're going to show signs of age. Just accept, align, allow. Thank you, Miss Deirdre. The AAA. And when we go into the AAA attitude, everything is working perfectly. Wow, what a great morning with you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And for the ones that have shown up that we haven't seen in a bit, Becky, I'm so glad you're here. And Kathy, you just wish your gray hairs grew in less wiry? Well, love the wires. Love every bit of it. Say thank you. Thank you that I have hair. Thank you that I'm still going after all these years. That's what I say every day. And, my old story, if I looked at it, it would be, wow, I'm here, I've survived when I look at the old story, but you don't usually reflect on it until there's like a milestone. And then it's like, oh, well, I'm grateful that I'm still going. That's what my focus has to be. I am grateful that I'm still going, one foot in front of the other. Through all the thick and thin of it, I'm still here and loving life. So my prayer is for this message to touch someone today, because I feel like it was a very powerful message to help us turn around. And that's what we have to do. We have to constantly be aware. Do I need to pivot? Do I need to change anything? And usually it's change the attitude and go into an attitude of gratitude. So, okay, it is prayer time. Give me something, even if it's something to celebrate. So prayer doesn't always have to be, I need a favor. Did y'all like that song? That song is one of my favorite songs right now. The song by Jelly Roll that says, God, I need a favor. And most of the time, when we say, I need to pray, it's because, God, I need another favor. I need you to help out here. But what if you turn that around and you go into your prayer time praising and thanking and celebrating your life and saying, thank you for the breath I take. Thank you for this life that I live. It may not be my ideal, perfect life, but it's what it is right now, and I am grateful for it. Watch what happens if you do that. If you start making your prayer gratitude instead of, I need a favor, I need help with something. And yeah, we do that too. But what if it's not all that? What if it's joy, way forward, and saying, God, I'm so grateful for everything in my life. I'm so grateful that I'm able to pray. I'm grateful that I have people that lift me up. What a difference it would be. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for all who live on her back, and for world peace and attention to human trafficking. And Deirdre, I saw a message you were asking for the link to our mission, 10 million for world peace. So let me put that up on the screen. And there's a Facebook group that if you haven't joined it yet, here's the Facebook. Oh, that's the donation. Sorry. There's a Facebook group, 10 million for world peace. I'd love to have all of you on board. Let's get on board with that. And you'll find all the links in the group, but here is the website, 10 million for world peace. And tomorrow at 1:11 p.m. Eastern, we will do a guided meditation geared toward bringing in that 10 million for world peace, that all are like-minded, wanting a world where we can all get along. So I encourage you to go check that out. All right, so let's see if we have any prayer requests this morning. And Deirdre says, Kathy Hand, the same. My mom, even in the hospital, wanted perfect hair. It's our crowning glory, after all. Yeah, I'm thinking about cutting my hair. So I'm going to see if that's a decision I make or not. The jury's still out. It won't be short, but maybe shorter than what it is. Annie, I pray all the time for others and always giving thanks. Always, always put gratitude in your prayer. Kathy, is kind of what I did yesterday. Even before Marlena told me about that job interview, I wrote in my journal gratitude for him looking out for her and how I knew he would hear our prayer and that something great was coming her way. Yes, so make sure every day you do that for yourself as well, all of us. Something great is coming our way. Go into it with that attitude. Go into it with the knowingness that there's a potential for greatness every day. So let's go into our hearts. And I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for this family. I talk about you all the time. Everywhere I go, every person I meet, I share the Peace on Earth tour. I share 10 million for world peace. I share our P's for peace, our beautiful peace movement that we are in the middle of every day, shining our lights out into the world and wanting peace, wanting a world that works for all of us. So thank you. Thank you for helping me to keep this journey going, helping me to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Thank you for that. Annie says, I'm very thankful for you all, for love and support and prayers. The love you all give is amazing. It truly is. All right, so breathe into your heart. Let's just take a moment right now to just be. Just look at yourself. Be the observer of you. Right now, what's going on? Are you worried about something? Are you thinking about your to-do list? Are you thinking about how bad you have it in life, how hard life is? Or are you rejoicing that you're here? You're here where there is perfect love. You're here with people that care about you. You're here where you're told that you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are enough. You are worthy. You matter. Your voice matters. Your actions matter. Your feelings matter. Let that be your focus right in this very moment, this now moment we are in. Don't bring anything from the past into this now moment. Just bring you. Just show up today for you and say, how am I doing? How am I doing in this now moment? Is there something that you need to let go of right now? Is there a pain, either physical or emotional? Are you being threatened? Are you being bullied? Are you bullying yourself and beating yourself up? Right now, in this now moment, be present. Be present with yourself. Be present with all of us. Be present with the Creator. Just allow that love in your heart, because love is the only thing that's real. All of that other stuff that you dwell on that's so monumental, that's all part of that human experience. It's not eternal. I use that as the litmus test now. If something's going on, if it's a pain, if it's a toxic person, if it's some situation, I just ask myself, is that eternal? Is that always going to be that way? Am I always going to have to deal with that? No. It's a temporary human situation, because the only thing that's eternal is love. It's what we take with us when we leave this world. All those beautiful memories that we make with each other, that goes with us. We'll never forget how others made us feel. So do that test again. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you making a conscious choice to feel good, to feel great, to show up for you, and to be your own cheerleader? Only you can decide. And let's do show up for each other right now. Let's show up with love, sharing love to every person that has asked us to share. Every person that says, I need help. I need to be lifted up right now. And we can do that. We have the power to do that. So let's do it. Breathe into your heart and breathe in love. Breathe in light. Breathe in joy and happiness. And then breathe that back out into the world. Breathe it over all these prayer requests. Breathe it over each person that's gathered here. And see how that makes you feel. In giving, you get. Whatever you're putting out into the world. So what are you putting out? Pay attention. And right now, we're going to do our heart telephone. Right now, we're going to take a count of 3, 2, and 1. And we say these beautiful healing words of thank you. I love you. Take that breath of beautiful love. Breathe it in. Let it go right to your heart. And Annie says, I'm very thankful for you all for love and support and prayers. The love y'all give is amazing. And Joanne, thank you, beautiful, for being here. Grateful to be sharing a celebration of life for my cousin Michael today. I'm so glad that you're there with your family doing that, Joanne. And I know that that smile on your face is going to light up a lot of hearts. Kathy, I'm living in this moment with this loving family, and this will keep me going throughout this day. Beautiful. And here's some love and gratitude from Andrea Gregg, from Deirdre, and Rick and Josie, our Auntie Jean, and Sally and Tony. Good morning. Just coming in to say have a beautiful day. We had to get to work early as it's a huge day in the downtown business area. It's celebration time, and we have a Ferris wheel in our back of our building. How fun is that? You'll have fun and enjoy. Charlie, thank you. I love you. Kathy Hand, love and gratitude. And Sally and Tony, love you all. Suzanne, thank you. I love you. Our beautiful Hope and Zena. How is our Zena doing? We need a check-in from him. So this is so beautiful. Thank you all for being here. I love you immensely, and I hope your day is a beautiful, amazing day, that you are creating that way, that you are saying, I am choosing for today to be great. It will be. It will be. Christina, hi, darling. And Christina says, have a lovely, loving weekend. Leo, good morning, good morning. I thank you, I love you. And Deirdre's taking us out of here. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. Namaste, y'all. I love you. Bye.